Welcome to Collector Pro online classes. So in this class we are going to discuss the current affairs related topic and we are discussing the air pollution in Delhi. So let's get into the discussion. So first analyze why this topic is in news. That is, the air pollution is shocking in several cities in the northern state once again, as changes in the temperature and slowing wind is trapping soot, dust and the fine particulate matter. The pollution or the air quality in this region has deteriorated severely. So here the two things which is contributing to the air pollution includes the climatic factors like lowering of the temperature, which is trapping this dust particles, and the particulate matters which is released from the industries, households, thermal power plants, etc. Then the national capital region is badly hit as burning of the agricultural residues from the nearby states of Punjab, Haryana are releasing large volume of the smog, and which contains this particulate matter of the 2.5, and which is highly damaging to the human health, especially to the lungs and the cardiac related diseases. Then let's analyze few of the facts from the recently released reports on the air pollution. So the problem of air pollution is aggravated by burning of the urban waste, diesel soot, vehicular exhaust and the road construction dust and the power generation. We know that the Delhi region is getting approximately 70% of its electricity generated from the thermal power plants, and this thermal power plants is releasing large amount of the dust particles into the atmosphere, and this is creating the air pollution in the Delhi region. Then the UN Environment Programs recently released a report which is titled as Air Pollution in Asia and Pacific Science-Based Solution has sounded a warning or has given a warning, which is it point out that only 8% of the population in the countries of this region is get to breathe air of acceptable quality, which means 92% of the population is inhaling the polluted air, which is creating serious health hazards for them. Also, the study of degradation of the Delhi air over the 10 years period from 2010 to 2000 to 2010 has estimated premature mortality have risen approximately by 60%. And every day about 93% of the world's children under the age of 15, which is approximately 1.8 billion children, breathe polluted air that puts their health and development at serious risk. Then, according to Agricultural Ministry, 23 million tons of paddy straw is burned in Punjab, Haryana and UP every year. And according to the report by United Nations Environment Program, India had the highest share of this welfare cost, and most of this welfare cost is in healthcare. And this healthcare is costing approximately $220 billion, which is approximately 1.4 trillion rupees. Then the global mortality cost from the outdoor air pollution are projected to rise approximately 25 trillion by 2016 in the absence of more stringent measures. Now let's analyze few of the issues related to residue burning. The first, emission of the greenhouse gases, and which is released, and this released gases is leading to the global warming, and the release of soot particles, which is leading to the smog and the related health hazards, loss of biodiversity, loss of flora and fauna, then deterioration of the soil quality and loss of plant nutrients. Now let's analyze few of the government initiatives which is targeted or which is taken in order to reduce this air pollution. So the government is giving subsidies for the equipments to solve the problems of the stubble burning, and the government is giving this subsidies by two ways. The first one, the government is giving this financial support to the state government, and the secondly, the government is giving the financial support to the concerned parties. So here there is approximately 50% of the subsidy or 75% of the waiver to the cooperative societies or agencies that rent out equipments to farmers interest group or the gram panchayats to buy such machines. And also the state governments are receiving approximately 650 crore rupees, that is to help farmers to buy few of the equipments which can reduce the stubble burning, and this includes happy seeder, paddy straw chopper and the zero tillage drill. And while burning the stubble in the states of Punjab and Haryana, the government has imposed a severe or the straw management system compulsory, and this can reduce the impact or the dust particles which is released to the atmosphere, and thereby can control or reduce the air pollution. Then let's come to the conclusion and make a critical analysis of the issue. So, although India has 9 out of the 10 most polluted cities in the world, it has not taken a consistent action on the pollution. We know that even Delhi is listed one of the top 10 most polluted cities in the world. And also, tens of millions live with ambient air quality that is well sort of even the relaxed parameters of country that is set for its fine particulate matter. Then this year's severe air quality rating for Delhi and poor conditions prevailing in other cities in the Indo-Gangetic basin should compel the government to change or to make a decisive shift in its policy, to take the issue seriously and to formulate stringent measures and policies to address this air pollution. And both central and the state government need to get into the crisis mode in order to dramatically reduce this emission. Then they must address the burning of the carbon, which is a direct source. Also there is non-point sources, which is indirect sources like oxides of nitrogen, sulfur, etc., which can converted into particulate matter through the atmospheric reaction. Also, a failure to take sustainable and urgent measures will inflict long-term harm to the public health, and it will be affecting the children, and even more by putting them at the higher risk of the diseases, especially the lungs and the breathing related diseases. So let's analyze a way forward. So here an innovative approach could be used like climate change fund to turn the farm residues into resources using technological options such as converting them into biofuels and the fertilizers. We know that the government is strongly pursuing the ethanol blending program, which can convert the straw and the paddy waste into biofuel, that is bioethanol, and that can be used to blend with the petrol, and the residues or the waste from this plants can be used as fertilizers. And there are reports that provide that this subsidized machines that is given by the government is not reaching the targeted, and also the numbers is very low. In this regard, the government policies has to be made more targeted and adequate. Also it should be made inclusive, which means those machines or the subsidized machines or those fund which is allocated for this shouldn't be concentrated or shouldn't be benefiting only a few sections of the society. So it should equally benefit all sections of the society alike, not the rich or not the poor. It should reach to all sections of the society without discrimination, and this policy should be made inclusive. Then the proactive engagements are necessary to persuade and reassure the farmer about the government policies and the subsidies. Also, it is important to find other use of stubbles such as biomass, which may encourage farmers to look for alternative source of income rather than burning them out. Then India should at least now give high performance or the high importance into the World Health Organization warning about the air pollution, and consider it as a new tobacco and has to take stringent measures against it. Also, the sharply escalated deterrent parking fee can be implemented in the severely air polluted regions, and this includes national capital region. Then, from an urban development perspective, the large cities should reorient their investment to prioritize the public transport and favoring the electric mobility. And these measures can to large extent reduce the air pollution and vehicular emission. Then the World Bank is offering or is keen to offer or enhance its lending portfolios to tackle the air pollution problem. So the government or the India can benefit out of this program of the World Bank, and it can access the required financial measures or the financial support from the World Bank. And also the World Bank can mediate few of the technological transfer process between the countries, and India can make use of these provisions of the World Bank. Then the government should make use of personal vehicles or in cities less attractive through strict road pricing mechanisms. For this, the government can impose cess or a punitive tax. So with this, we are coming to the conclusion. So in order to get the daily current affairs note, the detailed notes of this videos and the further notes, you can join to our Telegram channel. And also in the Telegram channel, we also provide the notes of the video classes. And for getting updates on the video analysis, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel.